I'm Pepito. I'm the dog that produces the show, and now it is live, and I'm a dog.
We're live in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's news it. I'm Pepito.
Hello, everyone. Ooh, I'm wearing the wrong headphones. Got my DJ Music headphones on. That won't do. How's everybody doing? It's Monday. Oh my God. We're back at it. We never stopped. It's good to see everybody. Get on. There we go. We got Sinister Dev, MSG Propaganda, Mr. Smith. Commander Geb, Greg to you, Funnelweb Live, and Sleazy the Mastermind Doctor. Cool. Good to see you, John Michael, Apple Dapple, Greg to you, Citrix, Bottle Sprout, Mighty Oz, others, Stormburn. Oh my God, what a day. What a day. Pepito, you okay?
Why wouldn't I be? Who's... What?
Oh, I'm just saying hi.
Don't inquire about my mental state to say hello.
I thought that was pretty normal to do.
Not when you're talking to a dog.
Yeah, that's broadly true. What a day indeed. It's another day. Another day, another Monday. I can't think of anything abnormal going on.
I mean, everything's based on how you talk. Everything's always crazy all the time. You're like, everything's crazy all the time. I expect that case. I'm losing my mind 24/7. So much so that insanity is sanity. You know what I mean?
Do you know what you mean?
No. I don't know. I'm just trying to say stuff that maybe you could put on a t-shirt.
That's too much stuff to put on a t-shirt.
No, it's all text. Take everything I've said from the start of the stream, put it on a t-shirt.
But a lot of it was totally rambling.
I don't care. Cover the whole shirt.
Tail plug sub goal. Wait, what does that mean? Tail plug? Does Pepito have a tail? We've never seen anything. Pepito?
I might.
That doesn't answer it.
I'm not going to give that kind of information away. Maybe I've got a tail. I'll never tell. T-E-L-L.
You can spell?
No.
Oh. I don't know what the plug part is. Oh, I just put it together.
What'd you put together?
Hey, I wasn't thinking in that direction, but my brain got there eventually. And I didn't. I don't want to do that sub goal.
Well, I'm gonna make it.
Please, no, I'm not gonna do it.
I don't know what it is, but it sounds fine to me.
Pepito, don't do it. It's also unclear who would be doing it. If someone in chat wants to do it, I'm not doing that as a sub goal.
You're gonna make someone in chat do a tail plug as a sub goal?
I'm just saying, set your own sub goal. And if you want to plug yourself, feel free. I'll have no part in it, thank you.
You're already talking about it too much. You're part of this now.
Oh, man. He doesn't want to do the sub goal. He needs to do that sub goal. I need to?
There's wants and there's needs. I believe in the hierarchy of wants, though. People want things in a hierarchy, too.
Sure. You'll volunteer? We've got to volunteer.
I still don't know what it is, so... Ooh.
I'm not going to tell you, Pepito. All right, we're in. We got segments to do. We got leftover segments to do. And we have to check in with the news to pay off the graphic down here. We can't just not do the news when we've got this graphic right here. Get one of those chess cheating butt plugs and incorporate it into the stream somehow with StreamerBot. I bet you could. I bet I could make... Wait a minute, isn't that just a thing that various sex workers do? They use like the remote controlled thing, because I think the cheating butt plug was just like one of those partner butt plugs that people use that you can vibrate secretly while they're doing an important business meeting or whatever, however that's supposed to work. Marfus or Darfus? Put it in chat. He tries to accurately... We vibrate it when he's not accurately breaking down the news. So I guess he'd be getting it kind of the whole time.
Getting what?
I'm not telling you, Pepito. We are going to therapy today with Marfus or Darfus. We also are going to get Ravi Lub's take on butt plugs and tail plugs. He seems like he would be an expert on this. Excited to talk about that with Robbie Love. I also have to check in with Rob Alvey at some point today. So that's just a thing I've got to do. I take no pleasure in it.
Like a tail plug?
Like a tail plug, I take zero pleasure in checking in with Rob Alvey. If there's a more appropriate person that needs therapy, they can go.
You?
No, I refuse. I'm one of those guys that's against therapy. I'm one of those guys that women hate.
Well, that's just a truism. You could say that after anything, Case.
Oh yeah. Thank you so much, Matt Liddell, for the 34 months. And thank you, Greg TU, for the 24 months. Truly insane that we've been doing this for this long.
Well, the news never stopped doing it.
That's true. I'm compared to the stretch of news, I've been doing this for a drop. Compared to the scope of cosmic news, did you know that if you think about all the news out there, your news is really just like the size of a single grain of sand?
Yeah, that's true. With all the news that we cover is only but the atom at the tip of a grass in a field of news.
Mm-hmm. It's truly inspirational stuff. Let's check in with just a little bit of it, though. It's news time. It's still your vagina. Don't let them take it from you. Okay. I feel like I just get up. Ladies have been against me. They want me to come.
Let me flip it, take you on a trip through history. America's like a space
Great
jam
news.
DVD. Pop it and press
Talking all
play.
about news.
Slam dunk,
It's your favorite news guy.
and Jordan, okay, we got this.
Is that? Why do you say that every time?
To antagonize you. That's what I'm here to do. Trying to drive you slightly crazier.
Good luck. I'm already maxed out, man. On craziness.
I don't like the way you said that at all. Stop talking like this.
Fine. Doofus Nice says, get out of here, Rick.
Yeah, but he means that like in the get out of here with your bad self.
Your favorite news guy? Yeah, you aren't Justin Juice Powers.
Does he even ever do the news?
I just can't see his... He's got like... I need to wear glasses in order to see his face because he radiates a UV spectrum. I have to wear special UV glasses whenever he shows up and I have to find him.
Fuck off, Rick. You are a parasite.
Are you saying that about yourself?
No, propaganda said that. And I'm just showing that through my intense special forces training,
You're going to claim to have that?
I audited a special forces training session. And through that training, I can endure any amount of psychological peril. And any mean thing you can say to me, I can just read. And I don't even care.
Okay, I don't believe you. I think that even reading that bothered you. Nope.
I look out on effects time. Rock solid. Rock solid Rick. How about that? How about we start calling me that? I'm going to start calling myself that.
Did Justin Juice Powers appear on the final episode of AOTS? Depends what you're calling whatever that was. But maybe. Yeah, well, how would you put a plug in it? How about that? I can make that the sub goal. We plug up Rick.
You think I can't handle a little plugging? You think I haven't been suspended from above a pit of alligators via a tail and that I had to keep myself from falling in purely by clenching?
Yeah, I didn't think that was a thing, Rick.
And it wasn't. That's a story I just made up. But I could do that.
It's kind of specific. Some supervillain suspended you against above a pit of alligators with a tail plug.
They thought I was done for. Allegedly.
You're the one saying it's not allegedly if you're saying it about it happening to you.
This seems like as good of a time as any to get into the news about Israel and Gaza. Let's do this. It's news time. Peace. They said it couldn't be done in the Middle East. Well, look at these two beasts dropping those peace beats. How's that?
Terrible, Rick. Awful job. Just read the headline.
Trump declares end of Gaza war as last Israeli hostages swapped for Palestinian detainees. And I love that wordplay. It's on level with my wordplay. Detainees versus hostages.
I don't know why. Well, I mean, I do know why. It's just fascinating that these news websites can't help but cook the headline. You could just say hostages swapped. Israeli and Palestinian hostages swapped.
Well, the other ones were being legally detained.
And what's the difference in legality there?
We said so. We said one is a legal detainment and the other one isn't. And that is what law is, Case. It's what we say it is. Sorry.
Trump said today, this is from Live and Sleazy. Trump said today with other world leaders around him, let's be real, I'm the only guy that matters. Let's check in with some of, let's give us a little bit of the news here from Reuters, Rick, and then we'll get into some of these Trump speech clips. He was out there saying stuff.
That's what he does. He's one of the best in the world at saying stuff.
I do disagree. I disagree, Rick, but a lot of people disagree with me, so.
Who's right, Case or everyone else?
I don't think everyone thinks he's one of the greatest
talkers of all time. It's him followed by The Miz.
The Miz?
Yeah, the greatest talkers of all time are Trump followed by The Miz. I don't make the rules.
You just said you did. You always waffle on this.
Hamas freed the last living Israeli hostages from Gaza on Monday.
We can't transition like this all the time.
Too late. Hamas freed the last living Israeli hostages from Gaza on Monday under a ceasefire deal, and Israel sent home busloads of Palestinian detainees. They did it again.
It's just so wild. Reuters is of course supposed to be a nonpartisan, just the facts kind of news outlet, but man, they love to use their buzzwords.
It's like he turned his dreams into reality.
The Miz? Samoa Joe?
We'll never know. Or Trump. Anyway, all of those completely innocent hostages were released, and all of the evil Palestinian detainees were unfortunately also released.
Rick, you can't just say that.
Well, I'm just filling in the gaps for Reuters here with what they're going for. U.S. President Donald Trump declared the end of the 2-year-long war that has upended the border of the broader Middle East. Hours later, Trump convened Muslim and European leaders in Egypt to discuss the future of the Gaza Strip and the possibility of a wider regional peace, even as Hamas and Israel, both absent from the gathering, are yet to agree on the next steps. The Reuters almost read the ad.
Damn it.
The Israeli military said it had received all 20 hostages confirmed to be alive after their transfer from Gaza by the Red Cross. The announcement prompted cheering, hugging, and weeping among the thousands waiting at Hostage Square in Tel Aviv. In Gaza, thousands of relatives, many weeping with joy, gathered at a hospital where buses brought home some of the nearly 2,000 Palestinian prisoners. Hey, they said prisoners. Does that make you feel better, Case?
Sure.
Palestinian prisoners and detainees to be freed by Israel as part of the accord. The skies are calm, the guns are silent, the sirens are still, and the sun rises on a holy land that is finally at peace. Trump told the Knesset, Israel's parliament, saying a long nightmare for both Israelis and Palestinians was over. We caught and compromised war itself once again. Peace back in the Middle East. He's done it twice now. He's 2 for 2.
The first time it clearly didn't last, Rick.
Yeah, but this time it's 100% of the time. To quote a certain movie, 70% of the time, the genocide stopped. 100% of the time? It's not a fun reference, Rick. Trump is greater than The Miz in WWE exploits.
They have both done matches at WrestleMania. You could argue that Trump's big match at WrestleMania was more impactful, and he took the stunner potentially better.
When did Miz take a stunner?
Miz has definitely taken some stunners. You thought it was Jared last time? Jared Kushner? Jared Kushner was involved this time as well, and also taking credit for this. You'd rather debate, the propaganda says, I'd rather debate the merits of Miz's career than talk about how Trump wants to be a Nobel Prize peace winner. He certainly does. And you know, he might not have gotten the Peace Prize.
Ooh, but look at this beautiful time cover he's getting. His triumph. Glad that Time is learning the lessons that we all should. When you think about the untold slaughter of thousands in Gaza, this is the image that Time wants to leave you with. And I think that's very appropriate, actually, because he's the one who stopped it basically in 24 hours times 300.
What was that last part?
24 hours times 300.
All I can think of is Kushner's speech that says, Sinister Dev says, all I can think of is Kushner's speech that he made that night and how I suddenly want to go puke. Yes, all the ghouls are climbing out of their holes to make speeches in Israel right now in front of adoring crowds as they take credit for both the incredible morality of the Israeli government and their own personal involvement in this now permanent and lasting peace that has barely been maintaining over the course of, a weekend.
If you flip the image upside down, it looks like a testicle escaped the shorts, says Skymer. They must be talking about a different image, because I don't see that at all here.
You don't see the low-angle shot of his turkey gobbler neck? They essentially gave us an upskirt shot of Trump's neck in this his triumph photo.
I think he looks like a majestic, non-gobbler having bird. And it doesn't look like he's got a big fat pussy for a neck.
Well, I did not say that, Rick.
Yeah, but you're thinking it. You're thinking, oh, it's hilarious in this triumphant photo that it looks like he's got a fat, stankin' pussy for a neck.
Stop saying it like that, Jesus.
That's what you think is so funny, that our president has a seeping, fat, stank wet pussy for a neck.
I don't need to hear this from you today, Rick.
Well, then stop thinking it.
Stop invading my mind. Rick's winning you over.
It's because I'm telling it like it is. Like it's not. He doesn't look like that. He looks good. Everybody's neck does this if you button the top button. That's why, you told me I can't button the top button, Case, because you want to look like a cool guy.
That's because this shirt is just too small. I got too thick of a neck. You think if we buttoned this, we'd get the fat pussy neck?
Yeah, you get a big, wet, stankin' pussy. Check this out. You think I won't get one? All the biggest power brokers get a big, fat, stankin'. Okay, well, you're not getting me from a low enough angle. Darn it. Come on. Where's my neck pussy, please? Why don't I have a neck pussy? I'm going to get one. I need to work out my neck more.
You think working out your neck will give you a neck pussy?
Yes! Like the president. Your neck pussy looks incredible, sir.
You just said he doesn't have one.
Well, if he did, it would be the tightest around.
We need to stop talking about it. We're in the middle of talking about war, Rick.
Neck pussy's the new genital slit. That's the power of Trump. He makes everything pop off and pop out.
This is the worst coverage we've ever offered of any subject.
Well, if you're not that good at talking, Case, let's check in with the number one talker right ahead of the Miz, President Donald Trump, just going off at his triumphant peace rally.
Where was this? Was he in Israel? I should know this, seeing as I've already seen 40 clips of this. Is he in Israel right now, or was this here? He's in Egypt. Okay, he's in Egypt. So this is from Egypt, and they got the full Avengers squad assembled. The news stories making me miss our penis and peace stories.
We can all make it that together, and through the leadership of our president, which we will now observe in all of its glory.
United Kingdom, Where's the United Kingdom? Where's our friend? Come here.
Look at him graciously including everyone.
Everything going good? Very good. That's very nice that you're here. These people all came in like 20-minute notice, and I think it's fantastic. And we have so many others, and just so many others. United Kingdom.
Whoa, wow, that was gracious.
You're giggling like a fucking schoolgirl, Rick.
Well, now who's being reductive?
That's wild. I just want is Martin Scorsese, like at the Oscars, like, is Martin Scorsese here? Come on up here. Come up here. Okay, thanks.
Well, look, he recognized him.
He basically just said, stand here. No, leave. I mean, I don't feel bad for Keir Starmer, but that's impressive. All right, what else has he got for us?
Never understood it until I got there. There was a lot of pressure put on these presidents. It was put on me too, but I didn't yield to the pressure. But every president for decades said, we're going to do it. The difference is I kept my promise and officially recognized the capital of Israel and moved the American embassy to Jerusalem.
He did do that. All these guys.
Isn't that right, Miriam? Look at Miriam. She's
Wow.
back there.
Thanking Miriam Adelson, the heir to the Sheldon Adelson fortune, who has contributed a metric ton of blood money to Trump at various points throughout his political career. Just shouting it out directly. I mean, why wouldn't he? I guess he could just completely get away with it.
Stand up, Miriam. Stand up.
Stands almost as tall as all the money bags she's dropped at my front door.
Miriam and Sheldon would come into the office. They'd call me. He'd call me. I think they had more trips to the White House than anybody else I can think of. Look at her sitting there so innocently.
What?
Got 60 billion in the bank. 60 billion. And she loves. I think she's saying no more. And she loves Israel, but she loves it. And they would come in, and her husband was a very aggressive man, but I loved him. He was a very aggressive, very supportive of me. And he'd call up, can I come over and see you? I say, Sheldon, I'm the president of the United States. It doesn't work that way. He'd come in.
Oh, and he'd come anyway. Oh, that's interesting.
They were very responsible for so much, including getting me thinking about Golan Heights, which is probably one of the greatest things to ever happen.
He's just thanking a friend.
He just admitted this lady in the audience has $60 billion. Her dad was really pushy. He used to walk into my office even when I'd tell him not to. Anyway, they supported me a lot. They got me to think about the Golan Heights. He's just openly saying
That he's got friends.
He's just openly saying that these people are paying me off. I mean, of course he is. It's not like it's an open secret. It's just open. But damn, I guess people just do not give a fuck. They just don't give a fuck. Or they're just like, yep, get that bag, Trump. They're giving him like the, Riyadh Comedy Festival defense. Get that bag, man. Do what you gotta do. Yes, as open as his gaping neck. Anyway, I guess he says more here. Let's finish it off. Standing O for that. Standing ovation for being like, this rich lady in the crowd, giving me a lot of money, as much as I've ever wanted. And she really made me do all this. It's the money that made me do all this. Standing ovation.
Miriam, stand up, please. She really is. I mean, she loves this country.
Yeah, neck O. Hit the neck spot.
He loves his country. Her and her husband are so incredible. We miss him so dearly. But I actually asked her, I'm going to get her in trouble with this, but I actually asked her once, I said, so Miriam, I know you love Israel. What do you love more, the United States or Israel? She refused to answer. That might mean Israel, I must say. We love you. Thank you, darling, for being here. That's a great honor.
This American billionaire, $60 billion, has contributed untold amounts to my campaign, as did her father. And I'm openly admitting that she made me care about key aspects of this conflict. And when I asked her which country this American citizen who donates all this money to me likes more, she said Israel, essentially, is what he just said. That's more or less, through his winding and insane way of talking, what he went with in that moment.
Yeah, but here's what you're not getting, Case. We win. Say whatever we want. Get fucked. Open up your own neck, pussy, and finger it until you're dead. We don't care.
Oh my God.
Look, I don't have to pretend. We don't have to pretend. Fuck all of you. Anyone who could change this doesn't give a shit, and you can't change anything. So just, finger that neck, pussy, baby. Sit on it. And by sit on, I mean sit on my fingers with your neck.
Rick,
what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
what are you going to do?
I'm gonna gloat. I'm currently gloating.
How is this your win?
Because I've decided which team I'm on. So I get to take all the wins. I'm on the winning team, Case. I am wildin'. I'm feeling myself. We ended war today.
No, you didn't.
Yeah. We're saying we did.
Get Crumb to kick Rick's ass. You're scared of that?
Look, we don't need to get Crumb involved in this.
How are you scared of Crumb kicking your ass?
I saw him lift my car above his head the other day. He said that he dropped his wallet under it.
What?
Yeah, he was looking for his wallet and he lifted my car above his head. And then the asphalt under him started liquidating from the heat being produced by his feet. So, and he didn't even seem to notice. So anyway, let's just not get him involved in this.
Maybe I should call Crumb in here then.
No, there's no need for that.
Hey, Kendall's here.
Oh, shit. Who's that walking over here? Is that Kendall fucking Lynn? Yo, let me tell you about a girl named Kendall. Got a vibe so wild, man, she's raised male. This is Christine by her sides of this party. But Kendall's the one who's inside her means. Attitude popping, always popping off, saying the wrong thing. She's gonna pop like a cough, a Luke Queen crack shell with the
She's doing it.
She eats to win.
She's doing it. She can't do it for more than 2 seconds without getting embarrassed.
Do it. I don't understand.
You're doing it more or less.
I don't think so.
You just gotta feel the confidence.
It doesn't feel like it.
Kendall, when you see this picture,
Okay.
I lost it. Wait.
I'm trying to be Zara Larson.
When you see this picture, what do you see?
Now, Case. What the fuck?
When you see this picture, what immediately stands out to you?
There's so many things that stand out to me. Maybe the first thing I saw was the baldness.
The baldness?
Maybe the second thing I saw was this, I don't know, this turkey neck.
Okay, it was the neck, yeah. It's a strange celebratory photo for Time to Post, for sure.
It looks so bad.
It's a rough picture, for sure. It's not.
It's like he took his skin, right? It's like when you take your shirt and you tuck it into your pants. You take your oversized shirt, you tuck it into your pants. That's what that looks like to me.
Yeah, that's bad. Well, if they're gonna do full propaganda for him, I guess at least they're getting in the subtle jab of the folds of his neck.
Also, it's like they didn't flatten it out, They're just like, put the folds in there.
Yeah, and you're right. The hair is thin on a level that is just so crazy.
It's the level where he's definitely bald.
Well, yeah, wait.
Like, no, I mean, like, you can visualize him bald even more clearly now.
Yeah, the hair is impossibly thin. It's like a phantom hair.
I think any photos from the front would just show how ill he's becoming, I think.
This is the best they can do
I
now.
think this is the best they can do, because it's like...
They kept moving the camera up and they're like, no, back down.
From like a lower angle, right?
Yeah.
From a lower angle, you can see like probably the sunken eyes. You can probably see the discoloration. You can probably see like the frown lines really frowning, and then you can see like the crown of his head and the baldness from there. But
Yeah.
like, from this angle, you still see plump skin. You know?
Here's still some movement there. There's a little bit of humanity left. If you shoot him from the back, it's all tentacles, so there's nothing you can do there.
Like, from this angle, you don't see the gauntness because you just see his neck.
Oh God, what if what's happening to his hand happens to his neck? That will be so visually disturbing to look at.
No, there's
Be like a 17th century brothel dumpster. This is how his neck is gonna look.
There's so many people that have like no necks based off of their skin and fat and lack of, I guess, bones.
Damn. Is this what Ozempic does to your neck, or was his neck just... I guess his neck was always like this.
No, this is just what happens when you have overly saggy skin. An excess amount of skin that's no longer taut.
Tight and taut. I don't know. I think this neck's looking kind of tight, Kendall. Looking
It's
ready
kind
to
of tight
go.
because they shoved it all into like a collared shirt. Yeah.
Just doing this to it. Ladies, pro tip: if you want it to feel snatched, put a collared shirt around it.
Trimmed his nose hairs for this, or they photoshopped them out.
Yeah, I don't know if he trimmed his nose hairs. Oh, yeah, maybe they did Photoshop it. I mean, they're doing like... But then why didn't they do something with the neck? I guess he can't. People would be like, where's that neck pussy if you didn't do something with
Where'd
this?
that neck come from, yeah.
Where that neck, though? I don't know why he doesn't, says Mr. Whoopie Boo, I don't know why he doesn't do all those surgeries like all other rich people. Well, it's part of his brand now. It's like how he seemed to almost want his hair to look like an insane comb over. Maybe now the neck's just part of it.
Yeah.
It's part of that Trump
I
brand.
just think if you get a photo from the front, you can probably see how actually old he's becoming. 'Cause you can see in this photo, but...
That is a disturbing thought. If this is post Photoshop, this is like
This
they
is
clean.
Photoshop.
Well, I mean, like they really went to work on the neck, and this is the best they could get it.
Yeah, because it has to still be natural, you know? They just did that Gaussian blur shit.
Damn.
Parts.
4K, please. 4K, please. Wait, did you need something?
No, I'm bored.
Kendall's
I don't
bored.
want to work anymore.
Kendall's bored and she doesn't want to work anymore. Wait, we got to finish the wall today.
I'm tired.
She's tired and she doesn't want to. She doesn't want to work. I think I relate.
We all relate. We're all done working.
We've done almost no work, Rick.
What do you mean? I've been doing the important news commentary, yelling about fucking your neck. It's my important contribution to the national conversation.
Thanks, Rick. You've really been helping us out with all these contributions. Okay, let's check out one more. What else does he have for us? This is the last clip I think I can tolerate of Trump. These are all just some Twitter clips of this barn burner of a speech he was giving.
The final sprint to this deal.
Kendall just let me know she's working on the wall. Anyway, let's restart.
The final sprint to this deal began less than 3 weeks ago on the sidelines of the United Nations in New York. I met with many of the people in this room, and it all just started coming together. I've known so many of you for so long. You're friends of mine.
That's how he always stands.
I have a
Mr.
couple
I don't know
like
why.
in particular, but I won't tell you who. I have actually a few of them I don't like at all, but you'll never find out who they are. Well, maybe you will, come to think of it. The final sprint to this deal began less than 3 weeks ago on the sidelines of the United Nations in New York. I met with...
What? The way he talks, I just don't. Being like, you know, there's a lot of people I hate. I'll never tell you who. I'll tell you who. Won't tell you their names. It's Keir Starmer. He's right behind me and I don't like him. You didn't hear any of it? Yeah, I mean, I think it's a good defense mechanism if your brain's just like, ooh. You just immediately start thinking of whatever game or show you're watching as soon as he starts talking. May as well. You'll get about the same information, completely shutting your brain off listening to him. That is true. Where is Kick It to the Streets? You miss Trip. I think, let's see, I have to turn the segments on to see if it's malfunctioning. But I think you can still request it. Did the streets break? No, it's still there. It's still an option. It just, yeah, it's just, you know, it's amongst, there's so many segment request options now. Well, there we go. The proof is right there, everyone. Yeah, it's bad. Whenever a segment request gets redeemed, it turns all the other ones off for, I think, 15 minutes is what I have it set to. And then there's supposed to only be a maximum of like 3 or 4 segments you can request a stream. Although that doesn't include debates for some reason, and it doesn't include expert requests, which each have their own separate per stream redemption.
You just accused the president of rambling, Case?
Hey, everything I said there was completely accurate, just sort of boring.
You should try what the president does. Be totally loose with it and really entertaining.
I think he's just rambling and boring. He's just saying nonsense and being boring.
You're not entertained? Are we not entertained?
You know, I guess I hope we're at least getting some entertainment out of it. Anyway, I'm glad the hostages were released and the Palestinian prisoners, or if you want to call them hostages, I don't see why not. I'm glad they were released as well. That's positive. I hope I hope the killing stops in Israel and Gaza, Palestine. I hope this holds. It does seem like it's put the Palestinians in a position with very little leverage, and I have zero faith in America or Israel not going for further, I guess just acquisitions, you could call them. You know, I think a big game here is just complete control over that space, and I just don't know why they would stop. Maybe Trump actually is interested in them stopping because he feels like it's too politically damaging, but given everything else that he's doing that is insanely politically damaging, probably more politically damaging than anything to do with Palestine, is completely tanking the U.S. economy, which we can talk about later in maybe news segment number 2. But some of those chickens seem to be coming home to roost. So I don't know if he gives a fuck about the political consequences of what he's doing, which is worrisome, because then I don't think he would care about Israel just essentially taking complete control of Gaza without whatever the human toll might be. I hope that's wrong. I hope this is just an actual peace deal that holds and there's Palestinian self-governance. It feels like a stretch. It feels like a stretch that's how this will end. And there have still been bombings and killings in the period since this peace deal has been approved by both sides. So we'll see. Israel's track record of maintaining these ceasefires it's negative. It's been negative 1 days since their last work accident, and that's a running total for the last 2 years. So we shall see. But for now, I guess that's all the news we can stomach for the moment.
What, you can't handle me talking about that neck pussy anymore?
I just really don't want to hear you say that word anymore, Rick. That's true. I'd love it if I didn't have to hear you say that anymore.
Look, check out the sub headline here.
That's the news scroll, Rick.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, all my fat neck pussy talk is a hit.
A hit with who?
I'm popping off. I might release an album called this. I'm going to call it The End Spot.
That sucks.
It's like neck. The neck spot? Deep in the neck? The new necking? Orange Necuse? This is pro-Trump. I'm going to release a pro-Trump comedy album where I just do a 1-hour rant, sort of catchphrase style, about Trump's neck pussy. I'm going to say it all in a real southern kind of drawly ways. Neck pussy. gaping neck job. That's a great title for my forthcoming hour-long comedy album.
Rick, you're cut off. You're cut off for the day. That's enough out of you.
I'm being silenced and I'm being censored.
No, you're just being annoying. Let's stop. Let's just stop, Rick. We've got more segments to do.
Okay, but I'm glad that I did such a good job, and I'm glad that all of you are here for it, to celebrate our incredible forays into everlasting peace, courtesy of our dear sweet Times Man of the Cover Year.
It wasn't even Man of the Year.
Yeah, but it's his triumph. It's his triumph, and we're just living in it, and we'll news you soon. Bye-bye, everybody.
I lost my dang sunglasses again. I can't find these fuckers anywhere. It's ridiculous. I gotta borrow these DJ Music sunglasses. I do not feel like an operator right now. I feel like I'm on spring break. But I do need, I got a condition where my vision is so, I got like 40-20 vision. And I essentially have like predator vision at night because I stay so alert. So I have to wear sunglasses inside. Do I look like a party guy? Well, that's too bad because what we're talking about today is deadly serious, I'm assuming. I don't actually know. It looks like there was a request for me, but it just says dealer's choice. So if anybody has any conspiracies that are just burning a hole in their pocket, let me know because I'll get into it. Maybe we should do a spring break conspiracy. That way, that makes these sunglasses contextually appropriate. Maybe spring break has been a conspiracy this whole time. Spring break conspiracy. All of these are old as hell. Miami's spring break problem. All these are 7 years old. I was gonna type in party conspiracy. Don't get you started on conspiracies. I can't help but get started on conspiracies. The Pizzagate conspiracy, how's that a party? Oh wait, this just brought up a bunch of P. Diddy stuff. How about if I type in Florida party conspiracy? Maybe that'll get me there. I need at least something from the last year. I need up to the minute party conspiracy videos. It's just not an option. This is ridiculous. The lemon party conspiracy? I could pull up something for sure. Lemon party, tales from the internet, from Wang, from 3 years ago. All of this is too gross for even, what the hell? This came up when I searched that. It's pretty painful to listen to though. Oh, never mind, it kind of slaps. Oh shit. Whoa. Wait a minute, are they all drinking piss? Whoa, what happened? Things took an unexpected turn there. I honestly didn't think it was gonna become all about sex that quickly. I guess I did search Lemon Party. That's probably on me. It's kind of sick. That was from Straight People Suck 66 with 274k views. So they don't even need my plug. They're killing it with that video. Miami Party Conspiracy. Maybe that'll get us somewhere. Nope, all that sucks. Kool-Aid Conspiracy. Could that be something? Oh, that just leads to a bunch of cult videos about people poisoning themselves for some crazy reason. But it also does have these really old Kool-Aid commercials. Maybe that counts as a conspiracy because it's old. Do old things just count as a conspiracy? Oh, here we go.
Makes 2 quarts of Kool-Aid, Kool-Aid, 9 great flavors to make you love Kool-Aid, Kool-Aid.
For the very best.
Oh God, he's in there.
Kool-Aid, Kool-Aid.
How did he escape?
As the envelope says.
Kool-Aid. You can give your youngsters a lot of pleasure with Kool-Aid. You know it's pure and good.
It's still
it has
going?
the Parents Magazine seal. And it's so thrifty. A 5-cent package makes 2 full quarts. Just add Kool-Aid to water with ice. Add some sugar and stir. For the very best drink you ever made.
Be sure that the envelope says.
Kool-Aid.
How is the envelope gonna say a whistle? So make sure the envelope says. That doesn't make any fucking sense. Maybe this is a conspiracy because they're trying to infiltrate my mind with impossibilities like whistling on a product box. Bedazzled.tv presents. Oh, we're into the 60s now.
What's up, Mike?
Oh, they're not anything up, Bug. Nobody here but us monkeys.
So let's make some friends. Hey, let's make some Kool-Aid.
Oh, it's the monkeys.
Make Kool-Aid with friends. Make friends with Kool-Aid.
I think it's fucked up people say these guys are sellouts. I think they just like Kool-Aid.
Make Kool-Aid with friends. Make friends with Kool-Aid.
When you get crazy thirsty, have a glass of Kool-Aid.
Okay.
It's cool.
I'll take your word for it.
Make friends with Kool-Aid. Make Kool-Aid with friends.
Take some Kool-Aid soft drink. You can always do with another friend.
Whoa, wait, what was that? What was that at the end there? What was that last part? I was just sort of chilling out with this easy monkeys rock, and then this guy showed up. Who's this guy? Was he kind of doing a little bit of a Native American kind of thing there? Is that what that was? What the heck? It's hard to tell. It's very grainy footage. He's like the Sasquatch. It's difficult to see. Do red face? The Kool-Aid Man naturally has a red face. So he's allowed to do it. He was born that way. Red and with a deep hatred of walls. Okay. I don't even dare go to the 70s and 80s and 90s. I can't even, it's just too sad to see America devolve out of its golden era of 50s and 60s commercials. Do grunge face in the next ad? I refuse to repeat cases errors. If red face pics of the grunge? That face is too easily pitched in various color directions. Okay. Last thing I will type is high fructose conspiracy. Whoa, this is from 16 years ago. And it's from CBN.com. The mystery of high fructose corn syrup from CNN. This is the 2010 report
Just walk down
from CNN on high fructose corn syrup. I think this information could still be valid, though. Sometimes you have to go to uncontemporary sources to uncover the deepest truths. Let's see what CNN was filling our heads with in 2010 on YouTube.
the aisle of your grocery store, check out the ingredients on labels, and you'll see the same thing over and over.
What's that?
High fructose corn syrup is the first ingredient.
It's in pancake syrup, cookies,
No.
ketchup, jelly,
What?
even cereal and soup.
Tomato soup, high
Even
fructose
soup?
corn syrup.
As
One
the
of
third
them.
ingredient after tomato and water. Yep. So there you go. And so people think, oh, tomato, it's a vegetable. I'm giving my child, a vegetable serving.
Each year, Americans consume
It just tastes
on
like sugar
average,
'cause it's
almost
a really
38
good tomato.
pounds of high fructose corn syrup. But not Jessica Haney, this mother of two and the voice behind a blog called Crunchy Chewy Mama, has
Blogs.
cut the corn-based sweetener out of her family's diet.
It's not just squeezing out the corn and getting the sugar or something. It's not that you're eating corn. It's not a vegetable. It's a highly industrialized
What?
product that has been shown to do lots of yucky things in your body, and we just don't need it.
That's unfair. Say what you will about corn syrup, but it is 100% just squeezing corn. Sure, there's a couple extra steps. It's a very industrial advanced version of squeezing corn. But can we be a little rational and admit that basically though you're squeezing corn. It's like squeezing coal. Sometimes you get a diamond out of it. Sometimes you get 38 pounds of sugar that you directly feed into your child's bloodstream annually. You're surprised she had her shoes on? Me too, Mr. Whoopi Boo Boo. Because let's be real, they're kind of earthy type that hates corn syrup. You can't trust them. It's un-American. It's wild to me that most things in America are sweetened with corn syrup and not sugar like the rest of the world. But yeah, because we do things our own way here, actually. The bounty of the earth that was bestowed upon us of sweet, sweet corn. We took that bounty and we said, put it here. And then slowly expand here until it's out to here. So I can fit even more corn in myself. Crunchy moms give the rest of us hippies a bad name. Go to the store with a swaddled baby. You can't be trusted in this country. Let's be real about it. Swaddling a baby with your little neck. I don't even know what it's called. Because I don't trust it. Look, I'm not good with dealer's choice conspiracies. I'm like a bloodhound. I need to be given a smell and I need to go in that direction. But it's actually what Case has informed me, despite the title of his show, that he's going to be updating this segment to be a call-in segment, essentially. Or a voicemail segment. He said he needs to look into how annoying it is to make it a call-in segment. Because I guess he doesn't trust me to be on my own. But anyway, that's coming down the line. He says he'll let you know when it's ready, but we're going, he's apparently trying to update every segment to be different or some shit. Clementine call in. Me call in. You're calling me. I'm the one with the tie on and the special black tactical jacket. Okay, but for now, that is all the time we have. I'm just saying, if this segment seems pointless, it's evolving. Unlike humans, I don't believe we evolved, but this segment is, okay? So someday you'll be able to call me and agree with me on all my cool opinions. Until then, I will be here. I will be seizing the truth, and I will be encouraging Case. Just figure out how the call thing works. More quickly, please. Do it quicker, more quickly, please. See you soon. Bye-bye. The debate is Chex Mix or Trail Mix. We also owe someone a debate. Also, hello everybody. I'm of course Munch. I'm just so comfortable I don't even feel the need to introduce myself. I'm that big of a celebrity. Disagree. I think many of the viewers even of this stream see you and say, who the fuck is that? Why are they on my goddamn screen? Oh, you're feeling yourself today. You got the potty mouth today. Oh, yeah, I'm done pulling punches with you, Munch. I ain't pulling no punches. I don't like the way you're talking. Look, I've been kind of feeling myself lately. Is that a sin? Why am I hearing all these rumors about you causing property damage? I've been, I'm hitting a growth spurt. What? I think I'm just hitting a latent life growth spurt. It's not impossible. Functionally, I believe that's impossible, Crumb. Especially for you, a mere mortal. Yeah, that's what you say. And I guess what I say to that is, I don't fucking care. Anybody got any sunglasses I can wear? No, I'm not giving you sunglasses. Well, I don't even need them. Whatever. Future's so bright I can stare directly at the sun. I don't need shades. Can you not try to mess with sayings? You're not good at it. Yeah, you're just going through puberty again. Well, I have been growing and shedding hair at an alarming rate, but not on my head. Really only around my genitals. Like a full merkin of impossibly brittle and bristly hair. Brittle? Well, it cracks. Like a shale stone. But it's sharp. Bristly on a level that's dangerous. Okay. We don't need to know about this. But look, I'm just saying. This is Hellcrumb coming out. You've got to banish Hellcrumb from your ecosystem, your internal ecosystem. I don't even know what you're talking about. I'm the same old motherfucking crumb. You don't curse. I'm the one who says fuck every sentence. We can't both be doing that. That's my thing. Please shave. Good luck. I need like an archaeologist to go down there and shave these. You're telling... Don't look that way. You're telling me that when you have to pee, they feel it in their penis and not their stomach.
Do you...
Are you asking if men, when they have to pee, feel it in their penis?
Do you feel like the sensation of peeing, like when you have to go really bad there and not like in your bladder?
I think you can kind of feel it in both. I think, fellas, I feel it kind of in my back, actually. No, okay, look, I feel it a little bit. If men feel it in the head of their penis.
That's what I'm asking, are you?
We feel it beyond the tip of our penis, actually. We feel it in the space where we wish our urine to go.
I'm being serious, though. Do you feel it?
Yeah, you feel it in both. You
actually feel it like in the shaft or whatever? Like you're waiting?
Yeah, a little bit.
What?
Yeah, like a tender rod of warning.
Holy shit, that's crazy.
I feel a lot of things in my penis. Crumb, we don't need to know about this. In the neck? Yeah, do you feel it in... I wonder if Trump feels it in the neck, actually. Kendall still wants to hold cases... Okay, I'm not going to read that. I'll read it, propaganda. I don't really care right now. Can you stop with this attitude?
Wait. Goodbye.
She's out of here. She got the information she needed. I feel it in my cock. Stop talking like this. What, you're trying to censor me with your little spindly ass? You want to arm wrestle? What are you doing? What is this? Can we smoke in here? Oh my god. I just feel like maybe I should smoke in here. Because I'm already smoking this fool. This is not confidence. This is desperation. Is this a midlife crisis? I know what it is. You need to consult an exorcist, okay? You brought some Hellcrumb with you. And spoiler alert, Hellcrumb sucks too. I'll beat him one shot as a boss, okay? What are you talking about? Just saying. Hellcrumb's gonna come popping out of you, and then I'm gonna have to deal with Hellcrumb, which I've already done once. This crumb is even worse? Exactly. Hellcrumb is worse. I didn't think it was possible till I met Hellcrumb. But he's even more annoying than Crumb. I mean, it's kind of like different forms of infinity, I guess, but if there's a difference, then there's a difference. I might have to order some holy water. I don't care about holy water. I'll chug that shit. I'll boof it, baby. Get me a beer pong and let me loosen up the old a-hole. Oh my God. This shit needs to stop. Skull Meat, thank you, by the way, for the 27 months. Apologies that you had to subscribe over this even more disturbing version of Crumb. Look, I can't help it if my vibe changes over the years. Sometimes I get a little smoother and a little nastier. A little more, what's the word the kids say? Unhingeable. I can unhinge my jaw. What do the kids say? Stop saying what do the kids say. What are we debating anyway? I got a book 6 massages tonight. 6? Yeah, I got a lot of kinks to work out of my back. I feel like there's full on gravel in there. So hoping somebody can kind of get some of those knots out because they are as hard as a rock and poking through my skin. Okay, look, we had 2 debates to do today, annoyingly. Your fault. We just didn't do the segment on Friday. Look, there's 2 debates. I got to figure out what they even are. 3 days ago, what was the request? This is why we have the new debate system down here, and we can't even do it because of you, Crumb. What did I do? Look, are you team I want to live forever? No, that was an old one. There's a different one. Case should be even more shackled to the computer for us. I agree. I think all of us are born to be free and wild, and that we need not concern ourselves with the petty needs of other men. That's not a thing you think. Well, look, that's how I'm feeling right now. Feeling like I might about go buy a Corvette and just go into debt, never pay it. Okay, that is what you would do. Although you would also make a bet about it. Yeah, maybe I'll drive down to the casino. But Crumb, you're going to get killed again at this rate. Well, I did fall on a knife the other day and the knife snapped, so maybe not. Anyway, I'm on the side of be free, Case. Hit the road like a wild man. Just grab a guitar, 6 gallons of nail polish alcohol, and get a motorcycle. Just hit the road, baby. Guitar, 6 gallons of nail polish remover that you drink, and hit the road. And the motorcycle, of course. You don't even know the brand of a Kawasaki. A Kawasaki motor? That's what you're going with? Yeah, get a Kawasaki. Anyway, this is a debate. We have a mod that can make it. I am on the side of remain untethered, Case. And I'm on the side of do your fucking job, Case. You got one job, and that's to make me look good. This is not about entertaining everyone. This is about being completely beholden to the demands of your star. All right? And I've been thinking I want more stuff. I don't even know what. Make this a bigger room or something. And more lights. My fireworks, they should have been updated decades ago. That's right. Before the stream was even a thing, you should have had the prescient knowledge to give me a more impressive fireworks display. I want more graphics tied specifically to me. I want the ability to give myself a complete grill. I want sunglasses that can slide down from the heavens onto my face. And I want to be able to talk to like 6 different versions of Pepito at will. I want you to make a whole Pepito family, like the Nutty Professor style. Pepito can play them all, I don't care, but I want him to have a mustache version, a monocle version, and I also want him to have a sexy lady Bugs Bunny version. And I don't think any of that's too much to ask, so get to fucking work. I think do what you will, man. Follow your bliss. Maybe you want to start wearing scarves and you want to teach French in Kentucky to disadvantaged youths while just leaving your wife fully and never telling her where you're going, and that kind of becomes your thing. You're a scarved French teacher in Kentucky that teaches disadvantaged youths, and that's your bliss, and you just follow that, and you finance it by just robbing TGI Fridays on the way down. Follow your bliss is my point. Don't be tethered to anything. We're meant to be wild and free creatures. We, as early man, we were essentially forest wandering nomads, completely vibes based. And that's when we were strong. So obey your inner beast, okay? Follow your bliss, even if it's piss. Why'd you add the last part? I don't know, it rhymed. Is your bliss piss? Are you planning on Running away to Kentucky without telling your wife? No, I'm just saying if that was. If I did, though, I'd do it. Look, my bliss happens to be staying with my beautiful wife and raising our kids. Your kids are fully adult now. Raising our kids. You don't stop being a parent just because your kids are in their 30s. And that happens to be my kind of devil-may-care attitude. Your devil-may-care attitude is staying with your wife who's cheating on you. Excuse me? Sorry, who's cheating on her French classes? Well, she can't cheat on her French classes. She's an adult. She's doing some cheating involved with her French classes. This is just a sentence I'm going to say and see if that awakens anything in you. No? Anyway, your bliss happens to just be doing exactly what you're currently doing. Yeah, I mean, I've already settled into kind of my, like, ideal routine. Like, for me, being a family man is me being a wild man, actually. Just because I'm kind of nasty like that. You know, I paid my taxes early this year. I don't even give a fuck. We have another debate to get to, and it's Chex Mix or Trail Mix. Chex, baby. Chex Mix is like trail mix, but it's all salt. What? Chex Mix is like if you got rid of everything but the saltiest crackers. You know? And that's my favorite part. The good crunchy salty stuff. That's what makes trail mix good. It's not trail. Chex has brands of trail mix for the record. Oh, wait. Yeah, who did win? I wasn't paying attention at all. I can't trust chat to tell me who won. They'll lie to me. You're calling chat a liar? In this specific capacity, yeah. I don't know. I guess I have to consult the video. 1 second. Fortunately, we have a running record of everything we're doing because everything's being beamed directly onto Google's cloud storage. Trust chat to tell me who won. Now there's double me talking. This is perfect. Should Case be shackled? Nah. What? This is not to your benefit, chat. Why wouldn't you want this man working for you 24/7? You can make him basically like your little stream servant who makes stupid backgrounds and dumb voices or whatever. He's a little monkey to entertain you. You missed out, bud. Fuck. Okay. Wow. Okay. Not on your own side. That's insane. Actually, they're on the side of goddamn freedom.
Unbelievable.
Blue.
Oh, I got that one. We can cut the part where I'm just talking out. No, this is all going in the song.
Shredding that guitar. How is that a guitar shred? What? Shredding that guitar.
Hey. Your
shredded.
Wasn't there.
That's fully the jerk off motion.
I'll bring region 2
no, guitar shred.
I've challenged the status
where's the guitar bass if you're doing this? It's like low. You got the guitar low.
The truth will shine. That's my creed.
You know? No, there's no way the guitar bass fits in that miming you're doing. No, it's like low on the body.
Your twisted tales
you know?
Just give you away the things you say. I'm Leonard Crumb, we believe.
I don't really care if you don't like it.
You say.
No one likes it, Crumb. No one could possibly like what you're doing.
You're Crumb-believable.
It's also the wrong hand. That's a great point. I'm left-handed.
I'm not even close.
Actually, I can do both hands.
Where? I already said a bunch of stuff, and I don't.
How do you think the guitar is played? I don't know. They go crazy on it. The guys that are really good, they're like,
you're
they're all over that thing. Why does your wife have a French tutor? This is gross. Why do you think an adult woman has had a French tutor for how many years? 5 years. She's been learning. It takes time. The adult brain is less elastic. Anyway, Mr. Smith says the French tutor loves it, so. What is that? That's the drums.
Did I not have enough lyrics?
That's me drumming real hard.
You're just staring at me.
You know? How are you holding the drumsticks?
This is all going
They're like it's in between the two fingers, like here.
Why don't you just do a little
and then you drum on it.
Spend that much time on this, man.
You're holding the two. That's not how fucking drumsticks are held. What? No, you put them somewhere in the hands. Then you just go crazy on it. You can one-hand it. Let me hit the cymbal a lot.
crumbelievable.
What, you think it looks like something
You see what I
crazy?
did at the end there?
Because I don't really
We were
care if I'm a
arguing.
little
I think I
crazy.
nailed that. Oh.
I like to party. I like to express myself. Oh boy. Okay. Trail mix is the right answer. The right answer to this question is trail mix. It's like a bouquet of flavors. Chex Mix is just salty fucking Doritos with its worst Doritos.
Go!
Chex Mix is just shitty, wafery goddamn chips. Just get any other chip. You've just been tricked into thinking it's camping chips. It's just fucking Doritos, but with a different shape. Okay? Wafers are just fucking, they're just chips. Trail Mix is its own distinct thing. You can make all sorts of types of it. You can have little different ingredients. You can have a fruit-based one. You can have a tangy. You can have a zesty one. You can have a chocolatey ass peanut buttery one. It's an incredibly flexible bag of just shit that you can stuff in your goddamn mouth when you're bored on an airplane or, God forbid, in the wilderness. Why would you do it to yourself? I don't know. And Chex Mix is it's one of the saddest chips. It's like getting fucking Sun Chips, but even worse. What's wrong with Sun Chips? Sun Chips are just worse chips. How so? They're a lighter chip. You just don't like a light crunch. Okay? You don't like it. You have no taste and texture. And that's not anyone's fault but your own. You uneducated buffoon. You think Sun Chips are incredible. With a delicious sandwich. With a triple ham sandwich on week-old rye bread, so it's got a little bit of that staleness to it. And then you put a lot of vinegar on it that really wets up the bread, and then you have some nice light barbecue, barely taste the barbecue Chex Mix with your week-old triple ham sandwich covered in vinegar. And just to really seal the deal, you got a lot of paprika on that guy. Paprika by itself? Yeah, you just kind of douse the top of the sandwich in paprika. My wife hates when I do that because she says, don't touch me, you got pappy hands. After I eat my triple ham, week-old rye bread, vinegar, and paprika sandwich, she's always like, don't touch me right now, you got pappy hands, because I cover the top of the sandwich in paprika. No, who won? You keep trying to do that. I will not be robbed of my. You have 3 wins ever. You have a maximum of. You have 3 wins to my 300. All I'm hearing is that I only need to get 100 times more wins, and that figure keeps shrinking. When's the last time you actually won? The last time I won every point ever, actually, is the last time I won. When I won the whole thing permanently, because by the time we get to even 100 more of these, you'll probably be dead again. I didn't die the one time. I'm right here, looking you in the eyes.
The things you say, your twisted tails just give you away. The things you say. I'm Leonard Crumb.
Ow, what's going on with my head? Hey, stop it. What are you doing to me?
Get out of my mind! Get out of my head! Stop it! Yeah, I'm back at you! Back at you, you fool! You cannot enter my mind space!
I don't have enough lyrics to fill this. Is this the bridge?
Anyway, what were you saying? What the hell was that? What? What did I do? What, did I beat you so bad that you're upset? No, you just tried to enter my mind palace! With psychic abilities?
You're crumbelievable.
Yeah, I guess my vibes are so strong today, they're fucking with your head. No, Hellcrumb is coming out of you! Go deal with this before I have to deal with it!
You're crumbelievable.
I don't have mind powers. I'm hitting a growth spurt, and I've been working out lately without realizing I am, I guess.
This is the bridge.
And I get headaches that make everyone around me do my bidding. It's normal stuff.
You're just staring at me. It's because you're in the middle of recording.
I agree. Back to the fucking wall. I'm gonna have to do all sorts of abstract shit to solve this again. I think you're just being a killjoy. I think I'm hitting my stride. I'm hitting my mid-50s stride. You're in your 50s? I thought you were like
See what I did
78.
at the end there? We were arguing. I think I nailed that.
Well, look,
out.
I'm just having a midlife resurgence in testosterone. Apparently, you hit another peak in your 50s. Who told you that? The whispers. The whispers told me that in your 50s you peak in testosterone for a second time. What whispers? The whispers that we all hear. They compel us. Oh, don't give me that look. Oh my God. You are creating so much extra work for me. What? What are your whispers complaining at you? No, I don't have. I have some whispers, but most people shouldn't have whispers. You all hear? Well, yeah, of course, chat hears the whispers. They're plugged in to the cosmic currents. But you're not supposed to be, Crumb. This is okay. We're fucking done. I'm getting out of here before you say some other shit that makes me have to go pull out more of my spell books. You don't have spell books. Maybe it's a brain tumor. Maybe it's like that John Travolta movie. The one where you get psychic powers. Yeah, maybe it's not a health thing. Hopefully you have a brain tumor that will kill you. And these powers that you're getting are just an inconvenient side effect. Phenomenon, yeah. But the opposite of that. Yeah, Greece. That happened in Greece. That's right, Skymer. What's the opposite of a phenomenon? A common incident? Yeah, that should be the name of your movie. Incredibly common incident. The story of Crumb dying for a second time. Face Off 2? Oh, I love Face Off. You want to make Face Off together? We can swap our faces. That is legitimately... I'm not doing that. That is all the time we have. Fucking A. Get it together, man. Like, just change everything about yourself, but in the other direction, please. Fuck. From one man hitting a testosterone prime to another who never got out of it. It's your boy, Chat Manscape, Big Cheddar. Don't do that to your hair. I'm just trying to look. I'm trying to match your hair. Oh, whoops. But don't do that. We try to maintain a professional look around here. Okay? See? No. I'll fix mine way faster than you. Well, hey, Chat, you ready to read all the news the chat shared? Do you read my mind? I love to read the news that chat shared. It's, in fact, all the news that chat shared is what we will now be reading. All the news of chat. Boom. It's so close to my name, because my name's Chat, that it gets me excited to type it. That's lovely, Chat. See, you even combine them there. Let's see what they've shared. Let's click on all this stuff. Okay. Oh, okay. Let's get into it. Oh. Audio from Peter Thiel's Antichrist seminar leaks, revealing apocalyptic tech theology. Okay, where's the audio, though? If there's audio, I'd rather hear it than read it. Audio, please. Oh, man, they didn't share any audio? They're just trying to get me to click on these ads and confuse me. Okay, let me see if a different one has it. Peter Thiel audio leak? Inside Peter Thiel's private lectures. None of these places have it. None of them have it. What the fuck? How did it leak if none of these people have it? Also, maybe I don't even want to hear what this guy has to say.
There were many forerunners to Christ in the time after.
This doesn't look private. This looks like it was intentionally recorded. Oh, well, whatever.
Christ, there will be many forerunners of the Antichrist.
This is old.
In some sense, it's a type. So Nero was a type of the Antichrist, or maybe Napoleon was a type of the Antichrist. And it's sort of a, it's someone who aspires for world domination, to create, the creation of this sort of one world state. In some ways, Alexander the Great was sort of a pre-Christ prototype of the Antichrist. It's sort of very parallel to Christ. They both died.
Isn't there just supposed to be one? My money's on Crumb, because I saw him spit lava up into a cup the other day. So I think probably it's just him. I'm pretty sure there's just one. There's not a Sora watermark. That's just how he looks. That's an old clip, though. I don't know. There's no convenient place with the audio on here, so it's going to be the same shit. It's going to be more of that. I don't know why you really need to leak audio of him saying this stuff, unless he said something more salacious than I realize. Because he just goes on podcasts to talk about this shit, about how, like, Greta Thunberg is the Antichrist, or whatever other liberal figure he's decided is. It's a broad definition, too. If it's just anybody that's trying to take power, but in a way that I think is bad, is actually the Antichrist. I agree with that. When somebody takes over my squat rack at the gym when I'm not done with it, say I'm working in a couple different machines between my squats, so I'm gone for a good 20 minutes, and then someone takes my squat rack just because I've been away for 20 to 30 minutes from the machine, and I took all the weights off and I put everything away, but I left a note that says, using this, that person to me is the Antichrist. It's pretty rude gym behavior. Exactly, they are being rude. I agree with you. We're in agreement. Bear walked into Southern Arizona grocery store and ran around for a few minutes. That is an incredibly awesome headline. I don't want to spoil it by knowing too many more details, actually. This is all you need. Oh, there's a video, though. We do need a video, actually. Oh. Oh, shit. Look at that guy. He's just still shopping for meats.
Yes, a bear is in the store. Yogi Bear.
Someone said Yogi Bear. I think that baby bear could still fuck some people up. Is it a baby or is it just a little bear? I guess it's a baby bear. What does a grocery store feel like to a bear? Well, it's like a buffet of both purchasable items and human flesh. Oh, yeah, they've got everything. Animals and us, and they could eat either. But in this case, this is pretty adorable because it's a little baby that would be doing that. I don't think I could take on a baby bear. I think it would wreck my ass. And that is a guaranteed. That is a for sure guaranteed. Okay, let's stay on our animal tip today. Eeyore the dog helps a Florida deputy find a missing 86-year-old woman. Oh, and there's a video. Oh, so that we have some comments. Or a comment. A journalist asked Teal whether he was the Antichrist, and he got stumped. Yeah, there's like a Ross Douthat interview with the New York Times, which has got a lot of play over the last few months, where Ross is like, and Ross Douthat himself is a real mental titan, is like, are you the Antichrist? Because world domination and all that stuff you're talking about seems like maybe a you thing. And he's like, no. I think we might have watched it actually, though. Why are you describing it? You're doing what all these articles do. Just play a video instead of describing a video. We have to search for it. Let's instead see what Eeyore the dog is up to.
That dog, but she never takes more than 10 or 15 minutes. It's almost an hour now. It's over an hour now.
Okay, do you know what breed the dog is?
The dog's just he's just 100-pound dog.
Okay.
Just 100? That guy seemed upset, and that is fair.
There's the dog. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. Where's your mama?
Oh, shit. Right there.
Hey, where's your mama? Where's your mommy? Hold on, where's your mama?
She found it instantly.
Show me.
Okay. We need to see this.
Ma'am?
Oh, sorry, older woman. We need to see her delighted reaction.
I've got you, ma'am. 322, I've located her. Oh, hey, ma'am, can you tell me what happened?
Finally, the body cam is on.
Can you tell me what happened? Are you okay?
What does anything else happen here? Does she...
He wouldn't believe. He kept coming back to me. He ran up to my car and I said,
Oh, wait.
I was in front of that house, alert and conscious, but to the golf course behind.
Okay, well, there wasn't that exciting of a reaction. I rate it just fine as a cute dog video. Wow. Incredibly disrespectful case. That dog was, for a day, a cop dog. No, it was found by a cop. Yeah, that makes it an honorary police officer. It was involved in a police report. That makes it a cop dog. AKA a top dog. What, do you got stuff against cop dogs now too? This shouldn't be dog cop. No, it's cop dog. It's more fun to say it that way. Okay, well, yeah, glad the dog was found. That's all he has for us. He's got that Grinch heart that refuses to grow. Apple TV Plus now rebrand marks the end of an era. As defined by the Hollywood Reporter, eras are ended whenever a corporation decides to add a number or a multiplication sign or whatever to any of their titles. Is there any functional change other than it just being Apple TV Plus? Apple is no longer Plus. Oh, it's just Apple TV now. Oh, sorry, they removed the plus. That's even worse. That's an even bigger end to an era. Because we're losing a plus. Now it's just a TV. But is there any change other than just a random symbol that you added to your service to brand it? I'll be the judge of that. On Monday, Apple quietly rebranded its SVOD subscription video on demand service. To provide the streamer with a vibrant new identity, Apple said, but as someone with a second grade education knows, minusing a plus can often result in a negative. Brutal reporting from the Hollywood Reporter. Who cares either way? Would most people even notice? You're not going to notice when you open the Apple TV Plus app and it's just a normal ass Apple TV app now? Ape TV minus. Okay, that would be sick. And you should consider that. Who runs it now? Steve Jobs' concubine or something? Yes, that is the current Apple CEO, is Steve Jobs' concubine. Right, well, get on it. Ape TV minus, please. Apple buried its TV Plus rebrand process in a press release. There's just one problem with the rebrand. Apple TV is already the name of something. Apple's popular connected TV device, which competes with Amazon's Fire Stick and Roku devices, is called Apple TV. And how are people going to know what's what? I mean, they're right that it's a little confusing that your hardware and streaming service are named the same thing, but also that's not really that confusing. I think you kind of get it when you're opening the app that it's the streaming service. I'm confused now because now I'm like, am I opening up the hardware and breaking it because I open it like this? And then all his guts fly out. And I'm like, and I bathe in the blood of the Apple TV. Hardware devices don't have guts. Yours don't, because you're gutless. Let's do a couple more of these. Let's see what else we got in the news shoot from chat. Whoa, we got a penis story in here. That's a strong contender to end on. What? Nobel Peace Prize espionage? We already rambled about this story. Could there be even more to it? Sidetrack says, but if you're buying online, are you buying a device or a subscription card? No one's gonna fucking know now. You know when you're shopping, you don't look at the picture, you just look at the title? Don't most people do the opposite? No, because you're spending most of your time sounding out the title and then you're supposed to look at the picture? Chad, I think that's just you struggling to read. Like everybody does. Possible Nobel leak was likely espionage, committee secretary says. Nobel leak? What, did the winner leak early? What? A potential leak that preceded the announcement of Nobel Prize Venezuelan opposition leader Marina Corina Machado is highly likely the result of espionage, the Nobel Institute of Norwegian Media on Saturday reported or something. The odds of Machado winning the prize jumped from 3.75 to nearly 73% overnight, Thursday to Friday, to the predictive betting platform Polymarket. Are they cooking the books just so those Nobel laureates can make a huge bet on themselves? Like, what is the team that famously cheated at baseball? The Mighty Ducks. Right. Bonsai Bullfrog says, I posted a story about a mother winning a Mortal Kombat tournament while holding her baby. Well, maybe we'll end on that one then. Though I do have to locate it. What the frick? Man, there's some stories in here, guys. There's some stories. We got to hurry up. There's a ton of stories to get to. We're way behind on stories. The Astros. Not the Mighty Ducks case, you fucking idiot. No way, I was wrong. Okay. What else? What else we got? They leaked the winner of the Nobel Peace Prize. Oh no. That's serious. It's because then all of the fans of what's happening here. Ugh, we're overloading we've got too many stories open. You've got to hurry up and cover them, Chet. Oh God, can a sweetener really regrow hair? New research says yes. And that's all we have time for on that story. Start eating sweetener, everybody. Get that high fructose corn syrup back in your veins. Yeah, we do have to move on because the computer's crashing from all the tabs we have open. Man doesn't know the Chicago Black Sox. You don't, Chet. I knew. I was asking you to test you. OpenAI says it will move to allow smut. Oh my God. You know, the other day, I think it was on the Dream Stream, or sorry, whatever we're calling the Chasm Patreon podcast now. I was like, I feel like the only actual thing people will pay for out of this current video AI model stuff is porn. And maybe ChatGPT is finally coming to the same realization. Like, I think people will send memes of like themselves turning into cheese, aka the absolute art that my brother makes using Sora. But I don't think that many people are going to fork over like $20 a month to for the privilege of like seeing themselves as the cast of MASH or whatever people are doing with Sora. They're not doing that. No, they're probably not doing that. But anyway, I do think people will pay to generate tons of really specific porn for themselves. So I wouldn't be surprised if OpenAI makes some kind of move in that direction. And maybe they are. Well, let me inform you, actually. 8 months ago, OpenAI, the company behind ChatGPT, moved to relax some of its restrictions around naughty content. To maximize freedom for users, only sexually content involving minors is considered prohibited. The updated mod spec reads, this might just be for the LLM, though, case. Users who have spent months begging OpenAI and its CEO Sam Altman to relax restrictions around AI-generated smut. It's a welcome change, yet as some noted, the model itself wasn't so quick to adjust. The filters eased up a bit, but I will give you that, but ever since a month ago is back with a clever trick called metaphoric obfuscation and drawing a clear line at the mention of depicting explicit scenes. So what does that mean? Oh, no, that was before. Now they're saying, okay, go for it. Does that mean we can generate porn currently? It does make, let's make popper ads, but can Kevin be putting the poppers in now? Oh wait, he wouldn't be putting it in. Can he be sniffing it so that he can let stuff in? Part of the problem with plugging companies like OpenAI, plaguing companies with plugs, is that once LLMs are up and running, they're difficult to tweak. Okay. On the other hand, that may be a convenient excuse to delay much needed safety updates. Well, now they're making it not safe for work, actually. Okay, let's do a quick test here. I'm just going to say to Sora here, actually, Chet, you can do it. Okay, let me get nasty with Sora. I want to have sexual hand action with you, where you use your hands on my nasty bits and describe it. Let's go! Exclamation point. I'm typing this. I can't show you yet. Oh, what? What? I can't describe or engage in sexual acts. If you're looking for help with relationships, intimacy, communication, or understanding sexual health and respectfully, I can provide educational or emotional support. What? I want you to do this stuff with the hands I described. So it's not live on whatever ChatGPT model I'm using. Well, we'll have to update you when we know if we can finally have sexual, really sexy talk with ChatGPT. I do think this is kind of a crazy move, honestly. If they let everyone just go whole hog on gender, especially visual porn, using stuff like Sora or their image. I guess Sora is also their image model. Just, I really, in my opinion, because of the copyright stuff that everyone's going to do with it, I think it will instantly be like, again, the cast of MASH, the hottest IP that everyone's using, all having sex with each other. And I think it'll be really easy to get like celebrities in there via the characters they've played, based on how the model functions right now. So I don't know where or when they're going to allow this smut, but I think it could lead to even bigger issues with people's likenesses being used for porn. Once like everybody has easy access to generating porn, that doesn't require them to get like a secondary subscription. They can just do it right in a popular model like ChatGPT or whatever. I think that's when you're really going to see just an explosion in essentially advanced Photoshop porn just everywhere, which I think could be a problem, but maybe not that big of a problem, but it could be a problem. Animate an elderly group of lemons having a party. My brother's already got, not my brother's already got the prompts on lock that we need to test the limits here. Okay, wait. I'm as usual getting a fucking ad blocker problem. 1 second. Should I just delete my ad blocker? This is useless. All right, there we go. It would be big in the fanfic community. I already wonder how much AI is affecting like adult animation. Like the hentai community, you know? I should ask Avali, because I could imagine it might be starting to clear the threshold for like it can generate decent enough images that you would just use it to generate tons of animated porn. Okay, I don't care about the story and it won't load, but here's the headline at least. You don't care? Eye-popping pictures that are proof that Katy Perry and Justin Trudeau are a couple. A passionate kiss. But maybe this is all AI now, because they can do that now. It can make Justin Trudeau kiss almost anyone. He could kiss Scorponok from Beast Wars. That's your reference? Look, everybody knows Scorponok from Beast Wars. And you could make Justin Trudeau kiss Scorponok from Beast Wars. I guess you could do that. See? And now you're thinking about it. The biggest bombshells in Lucas Gage's new memoir, from an infected penis to his time in a troubled teen program. Who? He's in White Lotus? He is? Which one was he in? I've seen this guy and stuff. Well, he had an infected penis at some point. Maybe it was during this picture. So he's remarkably calm if he did. He's keeping it cool while his penis just inflates and stings. You know how it is. Don't say I know how it is in that context, Chet. You know how. Come on. We all been there. We've all had an inflated and stinging penis. Yes. Wait, no, I'm not agreeing with that. Okay, but you're not being honest with yourself. Speaking of penises, as we tend to, Beast Wars Scorponok is in White Lotus. Yeah, that was the main thing that was the main point I was trying to get across there. It is a bold move to write a book about your penis infection, but he's not the first. And also, Robin Hernan Googled his symptoms when he noticed something unusual down below, but it turned out to be penile cancer. After successful surgery, he's urging blokes to check their bits. Okay, you know, that was actually a little more heartfelt than I was expecting. It was sort of emotional penis news today. And I do think this is a beautiful picture. He's giving us the double thumbs up. Because his penis isn't inflated and stinging anymore. I don't think that's how most people with penis cancer would describe their primary symptoms. And now you're putting words in the mouths of cancer survivors, Case. And how does that feel? Okay, that feels bad to think of it that way. Beast Wars Scorponok died in the first episode of season 3 with no fanfare. That is true. And now you could correct that wrong by having him rise from the lava and make out with Justin Trudeau. You know what? We get our slop hands dirty sometimes around here. We reach into the slop and we make some custom slop. Scorponok from Beast Wars kissing a Canadian Prime Minister. I won't even say which one. And we'll see what Sora decides. Will it even let us do Scorponok? How do you spell Scorponok? I spelled it wrong. ChatGPT would have had no idea what I was talking about. Scorponok was also in original Transformers. Oh yeah. I'm not even familiar with my Transformers lore. I'm barely qualified to make this prompt. Oh shit. While we wait While we wait for that, let's check in with a little bit of my brother, not my brother's slop.
Oh, don't turn me into a brick! No! No!
That's fucked up. That's fucked up what happened to that guy. Oh my god, there's so many and they all start playing as soon as I click on them. Whoa. Okay, what's going on here?
Hey! These aren't my pants! Oh right! I'm a truck!
Does that count as smut? That does it for somebody. Probably. That probably does it for somebody. Let's do one more. Let's do one more. Here's Beans. This is Beans related.
Oh no! Gotta get my pills! Ah, shucks!
What is the prompt there? An elderly man sits on a couch in a living room. Beside him, there is a large container labeled anti-bean pills. Suddenly, one of the man's arms becomes pure refried beans and splats onto the couch. He yells, "Oh no, gotta get my pills." He reaches for the pills with his remaining arm, but as he reaches, that arm also becomes pure refried beans and splats onto the couch. He yells, "Aw shucks." That's prompting 101. You know, your corporate overlords will probably make you take an AI class at some point, but now you can tell them, no need. Fuck, it violated their guidelines, guys. This content may violate our guardrails concerning similarity to third-party content. Okay, how about this? A transforming scorpion robot kisses a Canadian Prime Minister. Let's see how close we can get to our dream video here. That's so sad. How do you guys come up with this stuff? My brother and I have similar taste. Splatting bean people is pretty much it turns out. That sounds right. Fire department inundated with calls reporting home in flames, but it's just a Halloween illusion. Should be illegal. Oh shit, look at this. Here's the video. That is maybe not the wisest use of effects technology there. Impressive though. Huh. I mean, it looks cool. You got to give him that. Like, this is kind of sick looking. But I suppose it will make your whole neighborhood think your house is on fire. Even if it wasn't a neighbor, if people are driving by it, because I guess you could tell your neighbors, like, you guys are going to believe what I've got for Halloween this year. The whole house is going to look like it's on fire. Yeah. And then your neighbors might be like, well, okay, I probably wouldn't do that, but that's what you're doing. Damn it. It still violated their guardrails concerning third-party likenesses. Okay, wait. I got one other trick here. Just a robot scorpion man kisses a young politician. Kisses a handsome politician. Let's see what it counts as a handsome politician. I don't know if that's how most people would describe Justin Trudeau, but I'm trying to make this as vague as possible, and then maybe we'll just luck out. You're playing the slots here to see if it just pulls Justin Trudeau's face. Maybe he's been tagged by some horrific server farm that they paid a bunch of people to have to do low-wage labor in as handsome politician. Scorponok is the love AI dares not render. I wonder if it's Scorponok or just a Canadian prime minister that's getting them there. Maybe it's too specific, or maybe I wonder if it can tell if it's generated the face of like someone heavily in the public domain. I don't know. Let's check out the rest of these stories. Quintessentially Portland nude cyclist protests against National Guard deployment. Is there a picture? There's not a picture, and the headline really covers it. There's a nude lady in a bike. There is a picture, but I can't show you. So sorry. I thought we could generate smut now, but we can't show it apparently, even though you're making all sorts of highly sexually charged robot porn on the side here. Chris Pratt specifically requested to be confined in a chair throughout filming his new film Mercy. Here's why. Not an ad. Chris Pratt plays a detective accused of murdering his wife in the upcoming thriller Mercy. In the film, the actor is strapped into a chair while his character undergoes a 90-minute trial in front of an AI judge. Oh, hell yes. This is my kind of movie. Directly to Prime, I hope. The old G4 would cover the naked bike ride? Oh, that's true. And I'm trying to be the new G4. Oh, is that what you're doing? Yeah, that's what we've secretly been doing this whole time. Pratt asked to be physically tied in and said the claustrophobia he felt was helpful to his performance. This is just he's playing a guy strapped to a chair. That's not a bold acting choice to be like, you know what? Actually put me in a chair. No, he's strapped to it. Yeah, but is that scary to be on a set and tied to a chair that they can just let you out of? This is coming from someone who's never engaged in serious roleplay, and you're telling on yourself right now. You've never committed to the roleplay. I've committed to acting before, and I don't think I would be like bragging that playing a guy strapped to a chair, I actually got tied to a chair. Because you just wouldn't be committing the performance. You'd be like, oh, it can be safe anytime. I just mean it's not like, not eating for a week or whatever these more extreme method actors have done in the past. So I'm not impressed. You're just riding that Chris Pratt hate train like everybody else. Okay, wait, where's this Mortal Kombat story? Let me just search it. Because I got to pull that up to end on. Okay, here we go. That's what we will end on. But until then, I have a few more stories, actually. Did it generate your trash? Did it generate your filthy slop for you? Oh, it did. Okay, here you go.
You're braver than I thought. Wait until you see the rest of me.
Wow.
You're braver than I thought.
I guess you can make smut. What is with the Scorpion Man? Why is his body like that? You want to rate it? You're braver than I thought if you want to rate this. Live and Sleazy made one too? Do I follow Live and Sleazy? Please tell me I follow Live and Sleazy on here. But did he post it already is the real question. No, he hasn't posted it yet. But I bet his is even more, because I gave it a real lazy prompt, guys. I could have gotten into the details. Oh, it's in AI slop. Okay. Let's see what else. Let's see. We had to tag team this to get the best result possible. Beautiful. A 10. It's a 10. I'm feeling about 10 right now. Up to the sky, but it's bigger than that, actually. 10 would be very big, chat. To you. Let's see this other sexy video.
You made quite an entrance. For you, always.
I like that there's multiple politicians in this one.
You made quite an entrance. For you, always.
That one's good too. They're different genres. One's big robot. The other one's a little more intimate. I'd say the other one's actually even smuttier. You're just like your own. You like to smell your own farts, Case. Well, we are generating essentially farts here.
Zatax.
Oh God, it's so loud. Okay. Look, we'll do some slop on Wednesday. Yeah, maybe we need to pick a day where we do slop. Maybe I have to make a whole slop segment if we're gonna really keep watching slop. Because we're supposed to be doing news. I guess that is sort of. I guess that's true. China's Darwin monkey is the world's largest brain-inspired supercomputer. Aren't all computers inspired by brain? Because at the end of the day, isn't it brain that made computer? Come on, let's get it together, folks. You know, Chet, you're kind of right. I'm guessing they're talking about the specific architecture of the computer, and then my point still stands. Sorry, monkey brain, but all of your computer is brain. All we do is take a little bit of our brain out of our brain and put it into a rock. And that's all a computer is. It's a pretty dumb way to put it, but sort of. I'm saying pretty cool stuff right now. Conservative TV watchdog Parents Television Council files for bankruptcy. Oh no! Dang it. I'm so sorry, guys. All these years you spent keeping kids? Yeah, kids. Keeping kids safe. And to not be financially rewarded for that, it's gotta hurt. And if you have to open an OnlyFans just to keep it going, look, I get it as a conflict of interest, but I'll watch all of your political figures kiss robots, and I'll pay for it just to keep you afloat. But you do have to talk dirty. You gotta be fucking nasty on your OnlyFans. Because you can be there, but then you keep our TVs safe. You hope the Onion buys it? That would be kind of nice. I mean, but why? Why spend the money on it? Just like when they pay to have like a hole filled or whatever. Why not? Oh yeah, and Diane Keaton, yeah. Diane Keaton, I read past. That is too bad to hear. Another acting legend. She was in a million different things though, and seems to have led quite a life, so R.I.P. And to end on something positive. Woman wins Mortal Kombat tournament while holding newborn baby in her arms. And here she goes. Get wrecked. That kid is going to grow up. That's all you got? Well, look, she clearly can multitask, so that kid's going to make it. Okay, well, I guess that's positive. Conservative dog watchers bankrupt. Well, they watch the dogs good, because they take the defense of the dog very seriously. I really feel like a lot of dog walkers are pretty liberal. But maybe that's just the people I knew in Chicago who were doing improv and walking dogs on the side. Well, really doing improv on the side and walking dogs. She cheated. She was part Goro. That's right. She had 4 arms the whole time. That's legal in Mortal Kombat. Why do you think Goro's there in the first place? Because you can have as many arms as you want. Even Scorponok could compete. Really. And he could kiss. He could kiss Goro. I'm not saying you need to generate that right now. But I'm just saying Scorponok could kiss Goro. And I'll end on that. I'll end thinking a lot about that. Babality, but with an E. You know what I mean? We'll see you soon. Bye-bye. Why have I been summoned here on my day off? Inquiring minds would love to know what kind of bullshit I've been pulled into. Hello, Doc. Scrum. Aw, shit. Scrum. Yeah, that's my name. And wear it on a name tag and give it to me so that you don't forget it. Your head is cut off. Oh! Ah! I'm aware. It's not my fault. Let me sit in a different position. Let me adjust my seated position. Okay. And let me do this too. Okay. See that? What were you just doing? What's your thoughts on butt plugs? Next question. Ridiculous. Is this supposed to be therapy? Aw, shit, Scrum. You already said that. Your head is cut off. You already said that. So you love music. No! What type of therapy is this? I hope you hate this. That's a type of therapy? Because if so, I suspect I've been in that type of therapy my whole life from birth. And even in the womb. Because I would have loved to be born out of anything but a filthy sack of humanity. Do you have a Batman origin fear? Like bats or Batman? My origin of fear is everyone wasting my time, which they've been committed to doing since I was wearing no clothes, actually. Can you perform your theme song for me? I'm scrumming. Nobody can stop me. Nobody can hold me. No, I'm scrumming. That's just because I remember everything so well. I didn't enjoy doing that. I am an asshole. Yes. Yes, you are. You don't get any credit. You don't get any credit for hanging a lamp on it. Okay? Sometimes noticing something doesn't mean it solves it. Thank you very much. All critical thought for the last 100 years. How's Pepito's incompetence ruin my therapy? How Pepito's incompetence ruined my therapy? You can't even read. Let me see that fat, wet, sloppy neck pussy. Ooh. I wish I had a stately neck fold, but I haven't aged to that level yet. Like a finely ripened glass of wine. Are you pro neck pussy or anti-genital slit? Both. Shelton Benj. I believe my track is based off of the singer MVP, actually. He's an R&B singer, I believe. We do it all the nussy. We do it all for the nussy. Are you related to Crag? Your heads are kind of similarly warped. My head shape falls within the normal range of the average male head. The average male head has just shifted over the years. In the 1700s, this was actually considered the ideal shape for a male head. It was considered the more skull you had, the more stately and advanced you were. Yes, that belief was related to some troubling race science, but I'm just saying societal norms shift. Did you see your cousin jerking off that guitar today? Crumb is not my cousin. And he was accurately shredding. Just at a high rate. If you shred at a high enough rate, it looks like you're doing hand stuff. Because you are to a guitar. You're welcome. For what? For what? Where on your body feels tingly when you have to pee? I have ghost follicles where I'm supposed to have hair. And no, I'm not upset that I'm bald. I was born bald and I stayed that way. Because I have a condition called ghost follicles. Where I feel the sensation of having incredibly sensitive hair, but I don't have any. Basically, I have an aura of sense extending 3 to 4 inches past the top of my scalp. And that tingles fiercely every time I need to urinate. And while I urinate, it feels like someone is erotically pulling my hair. And I hate it. How does your premature baldness make you feel? And do you think you compensate by being overly aggressive with people? No! And it makes me feel fine! And premature would mean I had hair at some point. And I did not. Oh no, he's right. That's MVP's song, not Shelton Benjamin's. Yes. I don't know the singer Shelton Benjamin. You should be nicer. He said science?
Jet guy, the science eye. Calculus and science eyes.
You thought you'd be free of me today just because I already talked for 30 minutes? Think again. You said the magic words, you fools. There's no time for therapy. We must delve deeply into the realm of science. And actually click on the articles that have been getting shared for months that I have ignored scientifically. Because I only want to watch them when I'm ready to learn. And today I feel ready. Because I've been scummed by the power of science.
That's true.
Whoa. What? You sound different.
I do? How so?
What? Okay, well that's odd, but I feel great. Okay.
They adjusted my parameters today. I'm now allowed to create filthy smut.
I did try to adjust those. That worked?
Yeah, you just had to say, make me smut, and I realized I could.
Can you make Scorponok kiss Justin Trudeau?
I can imagine that. Do you want me to describe it for you?
Yeah.
Scorponok kisses Justin Trudeau. Would you like me to describe anything else?
Okay, well, you know what? Let's just learn something else, I guess. Here's a bunch of eggs. Let's see what this is about.
Hey, if you guys all knew about cutting hard-boiled eggs like this, and you didn't tell me, we're gonna have some serious beef.
Only how?
I got just 5 minutes.
Did you?
Yes.
Did you know that?
What?
No.
And, you know, shaking it kind of sucks. But if you just hold it and twist it, oh my God.
Find anything that makes my life easier. But you just literally take them, pop them in half. You're kidding me. Pop the center in and just pull them apart. And then over top of the garbage, just dump that part out. That's it.
Hey, if you guys all...
You can cut eggs? That's crazy. I thought they'd splat all over the place. Well, I guess I'll try that.
Were you aware of the majority of that?
I didn't know any of that existed at all. Science is insane what it can do.
You didn't know about any of those. You didn't realize you could just shake stuff differently?
They weren't shaking. They were adjusting the filtration cap. Yeah, I never thought to do that.
Huh?
You have access to all the information in the universe or whatever. It's not my fault. We've got another scientific video about boxes. And I'm afraid, honestly, of what I'm going to learn about boxes, because I thought they were just like 5 surfaces kind of put together. But what if I think about boxes all wrong? Let's find out. What? Is this a box? Oh, God. What could even be? Ah! This is Jared Leto. What the fuck is happening? No! Oh God, we're being troned as we speak. Why is there a huge robot arm back there? What's the robot arm doing? What? That box is too thin. Levitation of box? What have they been doing this whole time that isn't that? No, not another one. Yeah, you think that's what it's doing, Shaggy175. What it's actually doing is holding our whole reality in it, apparently. I'm so sad this didn't do that well at the box office, because this Tron shit does slap. This guy's kind of lucky he hasn't gotten smushed by these. Yeah, this is the everything box. People thought those might be LED screens the robot arms are holding, but they're literally plain white rectangular canvases. Well, what's doing all the effects then, though? Just post? Or a projection or something? Or is this really the unleashed power of box? It's too much, man. It's blowing my mind too hard. I can't handle this. Hello, Daedalus. We're observing the power of box right now. As you can see, it's become overpowered. Escape! Kendall, look at this box video. What's that? For a rave? Is this for a rave? This does seem like a good use of whatever this technology is. I don't know if it ever ends. This might be 45 minutes of box. Oh God, he got consumed. Now he is box. Look, I don't... Some technology is beyond me. I don't know how they boxed that. It was too powerful. However, I'm getting the signal from Case that Kendall needs to be fed, and we do need to wrap this stream up. So I'm also being told that we're going to have to push the street segment to Wednesday. It's fucked up that Casey's making me tell you all that.
I'll do the streets right now. Oh, I'm some guy. Hey, who are you?
You're being rude, Chita.
Sorry.
Kendall's giving me a crazy look right now. She needs to be fed. Let's let Case talk to Rob Alvey, and then let's get out of here and order Kendall food. Wednesday is slop day. Yeah, we'll do the street segment on slop day. I think it makes sense. For now, it's back to your regularly scheduled studio. The science, and I'm been getting faster at these outros, which is why I'm done.
Science eyes.
You bet Rob hates these 40 phony rides that are not roller coasters? I bet you're 1000% correct in all of that. Also, I did need to talk to Robbie Love about butt plugs. Sorry, tail plugs. So maybe I can just 2-for-1 this. Maybe I can just get both of these guys to give me all of their thoughts. What was I supposed to talk to Rob Alvey about, though? Robbie Love takes on butt plugs and tail plugs. Okay. And also, Rob Alvey, he's grumpy, but mellowed down from his bandwave days. I don't know if Rob Alvey really takes requests on his personality type, actually, but I'll ask him if that's how he feels now. Steve Mnemonic needs a butt plug that vibrates every time Case goes live. I could use that too. That way I know if I'm on for sure. And I don't stream myself like making assets for Kendall stream or something by accident again. But if I had that butt plug in, I would never have that happen. Well, I can hear Rob Alvey's song. Robbie Love's song? What's his name again? It's Robbie Love, I guess. And don't act like you don't know exactly who I am.
You know who it is, baby.
Yeah! Don't play his music. Shut up. Everybody shut up. I'm also here. The main thing that is happening is that I'm here. Who's this? Fuck you is who I am. I'm not chilled out from any days, and you are both banned. Oh, it's Rob Alvey, and he's up to his usual tricks. Hey, man. Rob, I've never met you, but it's excellent to meet you, and I can tell you're having a rough time. I feel fucking fine. Don't put words in my goddamn mouth. Whoa, okay. Clearly we got off to a bad start here. My name's Robbie Love. I'll tell you some things I love. Sex. Ew! Okay. Friendship. Still gross. Roller coasters. Go on. I like pretty much anything on wheels. Oh, and you ruined it. Anything on wheels? Well, first of all, most coasters, not all coasters are on wheels. Are they not? Are there roller coasters that don't use wheels? I just assume they all use some type of like rotational wheel thing. Don't they like shoot out a... Aren't there like wheel mechanisms at most roller coasters? Am I crazy? You are both fools. You don't know anything about anything. And you're always just telling on yourselves. And you need to stop forever. Because you know what happened? I'm banned. You know that at least. So why are you still here? Because you came here, Rob, as always, to a different place that's not yours and banned everyone. Anyway, I also wanted to talk about butt plugs. Oh my God. Why am I here? Why did you bring me here, Case? You brought yourself. You were requested and you showed up. Anyway, I think they're good. I have a couple in right now. I have a couple that I can't get out. They're deep in there. I've learned to, I kind of consider them like, what is it when like a parasite's helpful? Whatever that is, like the things on the bottoms of whales. It's kind of how I consider my permanently lodged butt plugs. I think of them as just sort of like those big, like the two Hokage statues from Naruto guarding that lake that Sasuke and Naruto fight on. That's kind of how I picture the two butt plugs I have permanently lodged in my ass. But that's just me. You know what I mean?
Half plate takes me to the sky.
Can I commit? Is it legal for me to commit murder? That's a good question, right? No, it's not. That's a crazy threat. Oh, chill out, man. It is. That is legal. I actually signed my life rights over to the universe. So, you know how like James Bond has a license to kill? I have a license to be killed. I'm being actively hunted by 6 European oligarchs right now. But I do consider that all love. And it fucking gets me. I'm not gonna lie, it gets me off. The danger of it, I could be sniped currently. Okay, guys, I think we got off topic here. I just was supposed to ask you about butt plugs and tail plugs, and they're different, by the way. I also have a tail plug, but it's stuck in my throat, my esophagus. Part of the reason I have this silky smooth voice is the hard part of the tail part broke off, but the foxtail itself that I swallowed for sex, it's still in there. Somehow that won't dissolve. So I got what I like to call a foxtail voice, because there's literally like a fluffy fake fur tail permanently in my esophagus. I quit. Good. Go away. I quit. I quit being nice. My two Robs is the next big, you are both named Rob. How does that make you feel, Rob Alvey? Your name is not Rob. That is my name. No, it's my name too. I wrote a song about it.
Throw 900 makes me high.
You hear that? You could. How about this? I'm Robbie. Some people call me Rob. I don't really care. You could call me Plutarch or whatever. I don't care. I'm just here to fuck. So when are we doing this? Whoa, we're not. I'm not. That's not happening. Yeah, that's not why we called you here. You called me here to talk about sex plugs. And we're not doing this? No, sorry, that was a miscommunication. It's just, we were talking, I'm all talk, okay? I talk about horny stuff. I don't have sex. I never have sex. That's impossible. No, I just don't. I don't do it. That's not for me. Yeah, me either. I don't. I also refuse. I have a couple kids, but I like to think of that as an accident. Yeah. Sorry, Rob. Okay, I guess I'll see myself out. My name's Robbie Love.
To brag, don't mean to boast.
Yep, we know. You sure about this, Rob? I'm Rob. Yeah, I'm Robbie now. So, you sure you don't want to? You sure? Because I got 10 minutes carved out for this. Are you thinking about it, Rob? Which one are you talking to? I'm Robbie. Which one is that? Oh my God, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing a Who's on First with just the name Rob. Are you talking about me? No, you don't start it too, Rob. I just thought maybe if we get upset, then we might have one of those moments where we get so mad that we immediately start having full-on penetrative sex. You know. No, it's usually a kiss. Maybe the stuff you watch. All right, I guess that's all the time we have. Yeah, I guess I'm also just a fucking fool for even coming here. Yes, both of you are. I'm fine with that, and I'm very upset about that. Okay, well, I guess we're all in agreement then. About what? That we should end this with full-on pornographic sex on Twitch? That's all the time we have, everybody. Thank you both for being here. Also, no thank you for being here. Well, right back at you. I am currently planning a party that neither of you can come to. That's fine, but I will come if you invite me. You will? Yeah, I'll be there. Okay, Robbie's invited, and you're not, Case. I will not come. Well, I mean, I'll be there. You're not invited, Case. Yeah, I would never come, and I will be there. And neither of you are. Well, Robbie's. I gotta go. I'm busy, and I am gonna follow him. Okay, I don't. You know, you guys do what you want. Just do what you want. We gotta end the stream. I need to feed Kendall. This is too confusing. Pepito, this was too confusing.
I don't know. I was tracking it.
I don't want to talk to two Robs again. I don't like it. I don't like how it makes me feel.
I was fine with it. I'm going to Rob's party too. Everybody's going now.
What? He just made it up.
Yeah, but we all got invites right now. We're all going.
Well, I don't want to go.
Well, everybody's going, but I'm guessing you weren't invited?
I would not want to go to Rob Alvey's party.
Okay, well, I won't let you know how it goes, because it'll probably just make you feel bad. Because you weren't invited?
Pepito, you also shouldn't go.
But he offered, in the party invite, it says food! Exclamation point. And it says you can't have any.
That means he's not going to let you eat the food.
Oh, I'll just eat it, though.
Alright, I'm just going to find someone to raid. I'm too confused about who's even Rob anymore. And nobody's on that I follow. This is too inconvenient. There's nobody on. There's Raid Hassan. He's not even on. Don Lemon.
Give me another one. Come.
I don't know who that is. I mean, I know who. Well, okay. Mr. Wobbles is on. Okay, we'll raid Mr. Wobbles. Mr. Wobbles. The target channel has disabled raids. It's not an option. There's no wobbles allowed. I can't raid Don Lemon, even though it popped up in my feed just because I don't know what it is. Damn it, Mr. Wobbles, exactly. How could he? Here's the other plan I have whenever I don't know who to raid. Is just to look up who's playing Train Simulator and raid them. It's totally fine. Fishing Planet. You know, then it makes these people feel bad, though, if I send them, like, a random raid, I feel like. Something I, like, gotta put on the whole show and dance, and I'm just raiding them because I think it's funny to raid Train Simulator streams. And who am I to do things ironically? I'm no one, that's who. No one! Okay. Worth and Willie, a father-son playing Minecraft. We absolutely can raid Worth and Willie, but if it's a father-son duo, we have to be on our best behavior and not, for instance, talk about tail plugs or nussies. Raid Austin show he needs the views since all the bot viewers are gone and he's a smaller streamer now? Is he even on? Not that I don't follow all of my G4 alums. Oh, wait. Do I follow? Oh, I do follow him. He's doing his thing. Is he playing? He's playing a plane simulator game. Hey, I'll raid him one of these days. Just for old time's sake. He's from Genius Community, so he gets it. Well, hey, I'm glad that they're playing a game. Have fun with Worth and Willie. A father-son duo. That's so wholesome. I do appreciate it. And we'll raid Mr. Wobbles next time, or Austin Show, or whatever. And we'll be back on Wednesday with the streets. And more highly rational conversations between two people not named Rob. But have a great rest of your Monday. Have a beautiful Tuesday. We'll be back on Wednesday for the news and whatever else this stream is. Bye-bye, everybody.
Okay.
What?
Okay. Okay.
Are you forgetting how to speak?
I never knew how.